Super Mario Galaxy 2, Prince Pikante's Peppery Mood on the Shiverburn Galaxy. So the gimmick for this galaxy is that it's called Shiverburn, so there's areas where there's hot lava, and there's areas where there's ice. And I love how this game, it plays right to every kid, kids have been playing platforming games, whether or not it's a video game or jumping around the grocery store, hopping from one brown tile to the next and avoiding the white tiles. Kids have been playing that forever, jumping from like the couch to the other couch, and using cushions and getting all across the whole house and getting into the kitchen. So maybe that's why platforming games are so great. It's a game we've all been playing since we're children. Anyway, grab that cloud, just do a couple long jumps and get over to this switch. And when you stomp on it, it'll turn everything to ice. And I don't know why I'm not skating here. Oh, because I have that cloud and I decided to save it for the last part. The next section is actually kind of tough. This is actually one of the longer videos. If you save this cloud, and I didn't even save the cloud there, I ended up dying. I had to edit out one of my deaths. But you can use that cloud as kind of a get out of jail free card by just shaking the controller if you miss one of these platform jumps. The Comet medal is coming up in a second. It's right along the main path, right past this mid checkpoint with a couple of watermelon plants. If you take out that, and I highly recommend taking out this treasure chest because there's a 1-up in there, and this is one of the tougher parts, so you'll probably make good use of that, even though I have 94 lives right now, which is a ridiculous amount. Fortunately, the lava bounces you right up to the height that you need to get to bounce right back up on the platforms. So the reason I'm not spinning out of the star right now is I'm trying to get right past it, get back to the middle, and get the Comet medal that was right there. Now that I got the Comet medal, moving on. It's weird how they just throw in a longer level every once in a while. I like the longer levels a lot, actually. Some of them, they're just really quick, a quick boss fight, a reprise of a boss fight, or collect a couple stars in like a very small area, and then some of them are quite a bit more elaborate. On this area here, do not skate. I highly recommend not skating. And to get this extra life right here, just walk up right next to the icicles. I'll take that dude out first. If you shoot them, if you shoot the little spitter dudes with the star bit, you can just walk right up to them and kick them. And then stand right next to the ice right there. And if you spin when you're not moving, you won't start skating and just jump right off the level, which is something that might happen. So what you gotta do now is there's 5 dudes spitting watermelons and flaming turds at you. And all you have to do is just shake right next to one of the watermelons, and you will send it flying right back at the dudes. Now, if you shake the controller and do a little spin move when you're on the ground, you're going to start skating, so be very careful to jump and do a stomp in the air so you don't skate right off the level. If you jump and then spin in the air to hit one of the watermelons when you're not on the ground, you won't start skating. So, recommend doing that if you have the opportunity. Now you're on to the boss fight. This guy is pretty simple. I guess this whole game is simple. I mean, it's not really that damaging, and they give you pretty generous checkpoints. So, same deal. Wait for him to start spitting the watermelons at you. I don't recommend skating, just because I don't seem to have as good of control, and when you're skating, you move so much faster, and on this area, like the way the camera works is it keeps the boss in focus the whole time, so you don't necessarily see where you're going, and it's very easy to just run into one of those lava spots, or into an area that you don't want to get hit, like hit a fence and then get trapped by him in a corner. I find it easier just to do the long jumps by quickly tapping Z and then A to get to where you need to go. So, same story as usual, hit him 3 times, and that will be the end of the level.
Woohoo!